I'm coming to you from Kingston again today. This time in Kingston, instead of it being a sunny day, it is a little bit rainy and dreary. There's been some thunder and lightning, and it's just a boring day. So I hope your weather is nicer than mine. Today, we are going to be adding on to the skills that we did last video. So we are going to need 3 objects to do different stations. So I chose 3 dish towels. These are just safe for me to jump on or jump over. They're also safe for me to put my hands on and have proper balance. So if you would like to pick even a pair of socks, you can reach over that instead of holding on to it. A towel, a pillow, anything that is not too hard and can't injure you while you're doing some skills. Also make sure that you have enough room around, so if you need to pause the video and go somewhere where there's a little bit more space, you can do that as well. Also wanted to let you know, I'm going to tell you this now and I'm going to tell you at the end, but I didn't want to forget, we are going to be doing some balance beam skills next week. So if you can find something with a straight line on it, like a carpet, or if you can draw with chalk outside a line on the ground, find a piece of wood that is nice and long that you can balance on like a balance beam, or even put a piece of tape on the carpet or on the floor at home to use as your straight line for balance beam. We're going to be working on some skills, nothing too difficult that can hurt you, so if you are doing it on the pavement with like a line of chalk or anything, that is totally okay. So just think about that, and next week you can have something prepared for our video. Alrighty, so we are going to get started with our warm-up, and then we're going to work on some jumps and then hop into stations, alrighty? So let's do some arm circles to start. We'll go forward, and we'll go backward. Alrighty, and open, close those arms. Great, and let's go up and down. All right, now we're going to get into our tuck and we're going to do a rock and roll. After each rock and roll, we're going to do a super big rebound, all right? Try and really jump off the ground with those super tight legs and straight legs and land on those toes, okay? So we're gonna be practicing for tumbling when we need our rebounds to really get some power, all right? So I'm going to tuck and rock and roll and then rebound all the way up. So let's do a few of those. Ready? Rock and roll, rebound. Very nice. Rock and roll. All right, and then show me one more. Go ahead. You can rock and roll and rebound, super tight body. Fantastic. Now we are going to get into our pikes. Point those toes. All right, and we're going to reach up and fold in half. Try and get those that nose to your knees. Awesome job. We can reach up and then we can flex our feet and try and pull our toes towards us. Pull your body towards your legs, but keep those knees straight. Very nice work. Now let's get into our straddle. I'm going to put my arms out in a T, hug myself and reach over. Keeping my toes up, I'm not going to let them turn into the floor. Very good. And other side. Reach over. Should really feel that stretch on your side. All right, fantastic. Now let's reach down to both feet. Try and get your nose to the floor. All right, and now we're going to flex our feet. One hand on each side. Reach down and try and pull those toes towards you while you put your nose to your leg. All right, and this side. Pull those toes towards you, nose to your leg. Great work, and now grab both toes and try and get flat like a pancake on the ground. You can also reach those hands out in front of you. Alrighty, good work. Now let's get into our butterflies. We're gonna try and pull our feet towards us and push those legs down. Push those knees to the floor. I use my elbows, but you can use your hands if that's easier. Now we'll bring our feet out a little bit and put our nose to our toes. All right, good job. Let's push those legs down one more time. And then nose to your toes. Very nice job. All right, now we are going to get ready for our wrists, but before we do our wrists, we're going to work on this really great cobra stretch. So I'm going to push my belly to the floor and push my arms so straight, look up to the sky, arch my back. Really try and breathe when you do that, all right? Now I'm going to walk my hands forward and stick my bottom in the air. Try and push my armpits to the floor. Arch my back. All right, and let's do our cobra stretch again. Get those legs together, really arch and push away from the floor. If you would like to try and bring your toes to your head, you can. If it's easier, you can also bring your knees a little bit apart to try and touch your toes to your head, all right? So try that. And then we can put those armpits to the floor again. Very nice. Now we're going to get started with our wrists. So let's put our hands down. We'll go around in a circle. And then we'll go the other way. All right, and we'll go side to side. Very good. And then flip those hands over. Nice job. Alrighty, now I'm gonna flip my fingers to face you guys. Good work, and flip them backwards. If you wanna try and sit back onto your heels, you can really feel that stretch. All right, and check them out. And put them together, go around. Good work. Alrighty, now we're going to put one foot in front and get ready for our splits. We're gonna push forward. Nice work. Really feel that stretch on the front of your back leg. And I'm going to straighten my leg, put my nose to my knee. All right, and then we're gonna slide on in. Good job. Make sure that back toe is turned under, okay? If you want to lift an arm or both arms, you can. All right, and we're gonna come on down. Put the other foot in front. Push forward. There we go. And straighten your front leg, nose to your knee. All right, and slide on in. Very nice. Keep that chest up. And if you would like to lift your arms, go ahead. Nice work. Alrighty, now we're going to do our straddle. So we're going to start in our squat. We're going to jump our feet out to the sides and try and land on our heels. I know the floors are a little bit different at home than they are at the gym, so no big deal if it takes you a minute to get into that straddle, okay? So we're going to jump on out, get onto those heels, and then hold your straddle. Try and point those toes, don't let them touch the floor. 4, 3, 2, and sit on down, shake those legs out. Alrighty, and now we're going to get ready for our bridges. So my friends, we are going to make sure that when we're doing our bridges, we really push with those super straight arms and make sure that you have enough space around you that if you wanted to lift your leg, you're not going to kick anything, okay? So you can lay down, bring those feet in next to your bottom, reach those hands back, and you're going to push on up. Let's see if we can push up and hold it for 7 seconds the first time, all right? Let's push on up and hold it, straighten those arms. Try and push those legs as straight as you can. Hold it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift a leg if you would like before we come down. And come on down. Now rock and roll 3 times. And then we're gonna get started with we're gonna get ready for our next bridge. And this time I want you to try and push up with one leg and the other toe pointed like you're gonna get ready to lift it. So I'll show you what I mean. This is a challenge, all right? So we're gonna lay back, tuck my shirt in, all right? I'm gonna push up and try and lift my foot up while I'm pushing up. So I'm just standing on one leg. And lift up. And then come on down. Alrighty? So you can try that. Really try and push, push, push with those strong arms. Lift that foot if you can. If not, use both of those feet and then lift that foot once you get up. Awesome. Now, last challenge is you start sitting down. Actually, let's do some rock and rolls first. And then I'll tell you about our next challenge. Alrighty. Alright, our last challenge is we're going to start sitting down with our fingers pointing away from us. One hand is going to be down. And we are going to try and reach our other hand all the way around and start to turn our hand and push up into a bridge. Alright? So I know that's a little bit tricky, but if you would like to try it, you can go ahead and do that now. Alright? Push, push, push with those strong arms. If you don't want to try that bridge, I want to see your other bridge though, your regular bridge. Great job, my friends. Those looked awesome. Those strong arms and strong straight legs look fantastic. Great job. All right, now, before we start with our jumps, we are going to do our candlesticks again. So, we are going to start, remember it's like a tug, but we're gonna straighten those toes all the way up to the sky. Try and push them all the way up. So I'm gonna put my hands on the floor so I can really help push myself up. Alrighty? So, I want you to show me if you can do that and hold it for 5 or 10 seconds, okay? So go ahead, push on up into your candlestick. Push those toes all the way to the sky. Nice work. Great job. Hold it for as long as you can. If you come down, you can try another one. Why don't you try and do 3 all together? You can really feel those tummy muscles working. I know it. I'll show you again. I'm gonna push on up. Push, push, push. Try and push my toes all the way to the sky. And then I'm gonna come on down. Maybe you can try and stand on up. Right out of it, all right? Fantastic job. Now, my friends, get a super quick drink if you need one. If not, get those dish towels so you can pause this, do what you have to do, and then come on back because we're gonna get ready for some jumps and stations. I just had to get a super quick drink too. All right, so I'm going to put my dish towels down for my jumps. I'm going to use these same spots for my stations. So I'm going to put my first one here. It's open all the way, but I really don't need all of that space. I'm just kind of putting my markers out for where I can go and where I need the space to do my skills. All right, so I'm going to put these 3 down. And I'm going to start by doing my tuck jumps. So when I do my tuck jumps, I want to bring those knees to my belly, squeeze my arms next to my ears, and I also want to make sure that I'm landing on my toes and not sounding like an elephant, okay? So bring those knees up to your belly, don't kick that bottom, and really try and land quietly on those toes, all right? So we're gonna do our tuck jumps, all right? And we'll do 2 of those, so let's try another one. Tuck jump, fantastic. Then we're gonna go to our next spot. We are going to do 2 straddle jumps. All right, so really open those legs, close those legs, and try and land quietly. I know that's a lot to do, but I know that you can do it. So I'm gonna start with my arms out. I'm gonna try and open, close, and try and land quietly. All right, let's do that again. Arms out, and we can open, close. Alrighty, and then we're going to go to our next spot, and we are going to do 2 frog jumps. So, I'm gonna start with my hands inside. My knees are gonna come out, and I'm gonna jump, touch the ceiling, and then come back down just like a frog, okay? So, frog jump, and 2. All right, so we can do this like a circuit. We can do 2, 2, and 2. So we'll start with our tucks. Arms up, tuck jump, and tuck jump. Very nice. Gonna come over here, show me 2 straddle jumps, all right? Put those arms out and go ahead. Beautiful, nice job with those super straight legs. I love that you're really trying to squeeze them together. Great job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Then we're gonna come over here and we're going to do those frog jumps. So put those hands down, jump up, and jump up. Very nice. Now if you would like to pause the video and do those jumps, work on them a few times, you can do that. If you're not ready to pause it just yet, then that's okay because you can rewatch this so you can practice these whenever and however long you'd like. Alrighty, we are going to come over here now and do a different circuit of jumps. We're going to be really focusing on our leaps. So, when we do our leaps, we're going to step with our not leaping leg, lift our leaping leg and leap over our socks or our towel or pillow, whatever you have out. When we're leaping over, we want to make sure that we have super tight, strong legs so we don't fall over in our leaps. So I'm going to put those arms out to help balance me. Step with my left leg because I'm not leaping with my left leg. Lift my leg up and leap over. Alrighty, if you have some space and you can do your leap with a few steps, then you can step, 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 and lift your leg and leap. Alrighty, so we're going to work on some leaps over there. Over here, we are going to be working on some turns. So you can either do a half turn or you can do a full turn, up to you. You're going to start with those arms up, try and jump and turn and stick it. If you would like to do a full turn, then you can do a half turn, and then do a full turn. You can start and try and jump and turn all the way around and stick it. All right, it might be a little tricky to do. Make sure you have enough space and that you are super safe while doing these. So you can show me what jumps you chose to do, whichever turns. It's your turn to do them right now, so go ahead. Nice work. Good job. I love that you're really trying to squeeze those arms next to your ears, and I can tell that you're really trying to squeeze your core too because you're not wobbling all over. Great work. Nice job. Then over here, we are going to do any jump we would like. So if you wanted to do tucks or straddles, you can work on leaps again, or you can do turns, frog jumps, or if I haven't done a jump that you would like to do, you can go ahead and do that. Anything, your choice over on this last station. So after you do those, you can do those right now. Go ahead. Wow, very nice job. Great power in that jump. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, now we're going to come on over and we're going to start on our leaps again. So make sure you have those super tight arms to balance you, and you can step with your not leaping leg, lift your leaping leg, and then leap over. Again, if you have enough room where you can take a few steps, you can go ahead and do that. So you can step, 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 and then leap all the way over. Really try and land on that strong front leg, and you can have that leg behind you, super duper straight and tight, alrighty? Over here, you're going to do those turns again. So, like I said, you can do a half turn, or you can do a full turn, and please do 2 of those. So you can go ahead, show me those really tight arms squeezing your ears. Show me how you have a lot of power when you're turning, but a lot of balance and tight muscles in that core. Let me see. Great work. Nice job. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, now you can do your last jumps over here. Any jumps you would like. You can switch it up from last time. Anything you would like. If you want to do a silly jump, go ahead, do it. Let me see. Nice job. Fantastic work. Awesome job. So, I would like you to review these. If it's not right now, if you don't want to pause it right now, then watch this video again so you can review all of these jumps, because these jumps are good because you can really do them anywhere as long as you have a flat ground and nothing you can like hit within an arm's reach. So you can work on these, or you can work on them outside even if you're on pavement or something, because again, you pretty much just need a flat floor. You're not going upside down or anything, so you won't hurt your head. All right, so those are great. Now we're going to be working on some stations that we're going to do. So we're going to focus on 3 skills, and then we are going to do conditioning, which is going to focus on 3 different strength trainings, okay? So over here, or over at your first station that you would like to start at, you are going to practice. Last week we were working on our lunges for our handstand. We were working on bringing our back leg up and reaching down and letting our body kind of teeter-totter like a capital T. So you can kind of see, I look like a capital T right now. And then I'm going to come back down. So we're going to work on doing those, but this time we're going to try and do it into a handstand if we have space. Now I know last week we also could do those wall handstands, so if that's safer for you to do, then why don't you just work on doing your teeter with your body, your lever that you were doing, and then you can work on doing your wall handstand, okay? But if you do have space, then you can practice doing it all together. So lunge, bring that leg up while you start to reach, kick up, and then come back down. And remember, keep that body in a straight line when you come back down too, to do that lever when you're doing it, okay? If you would like to put those hands down on the floor, you can walk those feet back and hold a wall handstand like we were doing. I'm doing it right here on the railing, but you guys can do it anywhere on a wall at home. Even if you have a couch or something, just get those feet up and try and really squeeze that tummy, all right? If you can't do a handstand in the house, or if you're not able to do it outside somewhere. But when you do get a chance to do it, really try and put them together. That will definitely improve your handstands next time we see you, alrighty? Then over here, we're going to work on our hollow bodies, our superwomans and our supermans. So first we're going to start with our hollow bodies. I'm going to start laying flat. I'm going to lift my shoulders off of the floor and then lift my feet a little bit. So my body's kind of like a scoop, this hollow body. Alrighty. And then if I'm going to do a superman or a superwoman, I'm going to roll over, squeeze my arms next to my ears, lift my arms up, and lift my feet up off of the ground and try and hold it. So if you would like to, you can lay your body flat and lift up and then go back down. Lift up and then go back down. Or if you can hold it, try and hold it for 10 or 15 seconds. Make sure those legs are squeezing super tight and those arms are squeezing your ears. You should really feel it in your tummies, and you're going to feel the squeezing of your whole entire body when you're doing that hollow body. When you're doing your superwoman, you really want to squeeze your bottoms to help your body come up, okay? You're really going to arch that back, and you're going to lift those chests off the ground and really squeeze that bottom to help lift your legs off the ground. Then over here at our last spot, we are going to practice doing, I don't know if you have practiced your arabesques anywhere else but on this video since we've been on break. But if you haven't, then I really want you to make sure you're practicing them during the week, not just when watching the videos, okay? But we're going to practice our arabesques, lifting our leg, alrighty. And we also want to practice going all the way around in our rond de jambe, okay? So we're going to point our toe forward, sideways, and backwards. Really trying to balance on that standing leg. Really trying to work on those, not just in the videos, my friends, okay? We can do that with the other leg too. Forward, sideways, backwards. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that bottom. Keep that back leg straight, all right? And make sure you keep that chest up, alrighty? So we're going to start over here again, doing our levers and our handstands. So I'm gonna start in my lunge, start to bring my leg up, kick up, and then come back down, alrighty? Again, if you can't do that, you can do your wall handstands. So you can practice those as many times as you would like. Let me see. Go ahead. Wow. Look at that tight body. Very nice job. Awesome. I love that you're really working on landing on those tight legs. I can see them. Nice job. Alrighty, and now we're going to come over here and do those hollows and those Supermans or Superwomans. So we're going to start. We can lay down, do my hollow. Again, you can lay down and lift. Lay down and lift, or you can just hold it. And see, you can feel it in your core for sure, all right? Then you can flip over and you can do your Superman or Superwoman. Arms out in front of you. Lift your whole body super tight. Those arms up, that chest up, and those legs come on down. And I want to see you do that for at least 5 seconds. Both of them. So you can start in your hollow or lift it up and down 5 times, okay? Go ahead. Nice job! Awesome, awesome tight body. Great, great job, my friends. All right, now flip over. Squeeze, squeeze. Great work. Awesome, awesome. Okay, now come on down, and we're gonna come on over, finish our last station. Super tight airplane arms, point forward, sideways, backwards, hold, hold, good job, come down, and our other leg, forward, sideways, backwards, hold. Very nice. All right, now that was our stations that we were working on today. Now we're going to do conditioning for our last few minutes, and then you can replay this video as many times as you would like to work on those skills, alrighty? So we're going to start with push-ups over here. All right, so remember you have the choice to always do them on your knees if you need to, or you can have a super tight body with those straight legs and do them, all right? So we want to make sure that our bellies are in, our backs are nice and rounded, and we're really focusing on bending those arms, not moving our tummies or our hips, all right? So we can do, how about 10 of them? Okay, so go on up, come down, 1, 2, good job, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Very nice job, my friends. Fantastic job. Now, we are going to go to our next spot, and we are going to try and hold our, let me scooch over a little so you can see me. Hold our bodies up, and we're going to try and dip those arms. job. Bring those elbows back. Try not to let them go to the sides. Dip those arms. Good job. Don't let that bottom touch. Very nice. All right, as many as you can do. I honestly didn't count those, so I'm not sure how many I did, but I bet you can do more than me. Then, over here at our last spot, we are going to work on holding our toes up and our arms up in our V. Awesome job. We can also lay down, put our arms down, and triangle up into a tuck and then come back down. My feet are not touching the floor when I'm doing this. Going in a tuck, straightening the body. Going in a tuck, straighten, tuck, straighten, tuck. Good job. As many of them that you can do as well. All right? Now, I know that this might be a little crazy, a lot to do. If you want to pause this and do it as many times as you would like, or if you want to just do as much as you would like, you don't have to do the whole thing in one sitting, all right? So, I'm very proud of you. Make sure that you are definitely trying your best, being safe while doing it, and having lots of fun, all right? I can't wait to see you soon. Don't forget about balance beam next time. And I think that's all. So I will see you soon.